American fathers lived an international life as a wartime airplane mechanic and post-war oil company geologist. My mother, as grad student, stewardess, and teacher, has as well. I could be from Havana, Paris, London, Hanover, New York, or Mexico City, but I came into the world in 1970 in the small Canadian city of Calgary. A year before my birth, my parent nation accomplished the greatest technological feat in history, placing 2 men and the US flag on the moon. I'm heir to the world's dominant superpower, born at the apogee of American political and technological prowess, a first-generation Canadian raised by immigrants who moved not toward power but away from it, from a wealth of power and money to a wealth of geographical space. Airplane photos and world maps at home contrasted flat gray suburb outside. At first I felt alienated by this emptiness. Of all the great cities, why was I nowhere? I planned lives elsewhere. America's metaphor is the highway. Harsh climate makes Canada's metaphor the house. As an eagle raised among beavers, external necessity of shelter vied with my internal drive for movement. My instinct was to answer the emptiness with speed. With no American muscle car, I drew lines with bikes, skateboards, skis, and snowboards, physical signatures on my blank environment. Over time, I saw Canadian emptiness as possibility, a place to make something new. Times changed. 1972 was the final moon mission, 2003 the last supersonic Concorde, and 2011 the end of the space shuttle. America is one nation among many vying for resources. The reality of space travel seems light years away, but Apollo's effect on the collective human imagination is still a high watermark. My project explores Apollo 11 through the lens of Canadian architecture, using Jettison rocket stages, lunar landers, and astronaut footpaths as intellectual building blocks, an aspirational metaphorical examination of the indefinitely suspended American dream of space travel as the greatest human migration. Aldrin spoke of the moonscape's magnificent desolation, thus my project title is Magnificent Jettison, 3 fragments of a dream fallen back to Earth. Saturn Stage 1. The rocket separates and falls into Waimea Bay, Hawaii. Cylinder splits diagonally and partially unrolls, serving as a vert ramp for skateboarders. The remaining unsplit cylinder end forms a weatherproof lodge for big wave surfers. Saturn Stage 2 falls, impacting a mountain peak at Chamonix, France, flattened and split. The interior serves as a snow lodge, its curving walls used for skateboard and BMX. The exterior a 12-meter tabletop snowboard jump with windows to view riders overhead. Stage 3, the eagle lands, the sea of tranquility forever etched. Man's first tracks translate to a concrete skate plaza roofscape above Barcelona, Spain, with urban skyroom and lifted pools raised high by rocket-like elevator shafts supported by scaffold-like launch tower hotel. 3 fragments of a dream that lives on in the human imagination.